Everyone, and welcome to your mat. In honor of today, which is Valentine's Day, I thought we would focus on opening our hearts on the mat and taking that with us out into the world. And before we get started, if you hear snoring, it's because my dog Sophie's over there sleeping close by. We're using 2 blocks, a strap, and I have a blanket that I'm sitting on. And I thought we would start first with a quote from Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "Darkness cannot be driven out by darkness, only light can do that. And hatred cannot be driven out by hatred, only love can do that." So, get comfortable. You're welcome to lie down or rest yourself against a wall. I am in easy sit pose here, sitting on the edge of my blanket, feeling my sit bones in connection with that blanket, feeling grounded and stable. Rest your hands comfortably on your thighs. Draw the belly slightly, softly in and up, and lengthen through the spine and out through the crown of the head. And draw the shoulder blades onto the back body. Notice how all that feels. And then take a few breaths here. Big breath in, and a nice long exhale. And then take another breath in and feel an opening on the inhale as the chest opens and fills with air and the belly is filling with air. And then as you exhale, either out through the mouth or through the nostrils, feel a sense of letting go of anything that's dragging you down or concerning you or weighing on you. We'll do that again, inhaling either through the nose or the mouth, whatever serves you. Feel the chest expanding, the rib cage, the belly, allowing openness and possibility in, and exhaling and feeling a sense of letting go. And then on the next inhale, inhale through the nose, count to a count of 4, pause at the top, and then as you exhale out through the nose, once again count to 4. And if it feels right, close the eyes here, or turn the gaze forward and down. And then inhale again to a count of 4. And exhale to a count of 4. And return to a natural breath, still with the eyes closed, still with a sense of opening on the inhale and letting go on the exhale. Find some softness in the jaw and around the muscles of the face. And take this time to turn the gaze inward. Feel a sense of dropping into this moment, using the breath to do that. And then taking a moment here to listen to your heart, to what it may be saying to you. Checking in to see if it's calling for something. Maybe trying to let go of something. Maybe it's feeling at peace and full of love and joy, and that's wonderful. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's calling out for love and compassion, and that is perfectly acceptable as well. Just notice what is without trying to change it. And then honor that on your mat today. And then on the next inhale, blink the eyes open. And sweep the arms overhead, bring the palms together, and exhale and draw the thumbs to heart center. Draw the wisdom of the head towards the wisdom of the heart. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, now's the time. As we spend the next several minutes nourishing, opening, expanding, and letting go. Inhale and lift the head. Sweep the arms out and up again. Exhale, turning to the right, bringing the left hand to the right knee and the right hand just behind the hips. So if you were laying back or you were resting against the wall, come into an easy sit pose. Inviting this gentle twist into the body, feeling it from the inside out. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, turning towards the left. Right hand to left knee, left fingertips just behind the left hip. Chin is tucked slightly, breath is easy. Belly is still softly drawing up and in. Inhale. Sweep the arms up, bring the palms together, exhale, draw the thumbs to heart center. And do just another quick check-in with yourself. Notice the breath, inviting that opening inhale and the letting go exhale, sensing the heart and what it's calling for. And on the next inhale, release the hands and come into tabletop. And if you'd like to pad the knees with your blanket, please do so. Keep the blocks handy and your strap handy. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, belly lifting up and in, spine long, gaze forward and down. The toes can be either curled under or released. Big breath in, exhale, curl the chin in and arch the back. Inhale, lift the head and the tailbone, heart shines forward. And moving at your own pace here, flexing and extending the spine, opening up the heart, moving the body with the breath, reconnecting here. And last time, exhaling. Coming back to a tabletop, walking our hands one handprint forward, curling the toes under, pressing strongly out of the arms, and floating the hips up, coming into our first downward facing dog pose. And make this down dog perfect for you. So knees can be bent, heels lifted, arms strong and long. Big breath in here. Think of an inverted V where the hips are the peak of the pose. Maybe begin to pedal the feet. Good. And lift both heels. Walk the toes back a little bit. Inhale and float forward, coming into a plank. Drop the knees for supported plank. And exhale, lower all the way down. Release the toes, so the tops of the toes are pressing into your mat. Inhale, float the heart and the head up. Baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, slide the forearms forward, lifting up into Sphinx. Spread the fingers wildly here. Rock back and forth, settling in on the hips. Big breath in. Exhale, turn the head and look over the right shoulder. Inhale to center. And exhale and turn the gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, release the forehead to the mat. Bring the hands next to the shoulders. Press up to tabletop. Bring the knees under the hips. Big breath in here and step that right foot forward. Walk the hands up that right knee. So the left knee is directly under the left hip. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Turn that left glute on so you feel muscular action here. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back body, interlace the fingers, shoulders roll back. Take a breath here. Keep the belly softly lifting up and in. Slowly release the fingers, and if the fingers don't clasp, you're welcome to grab opposite elbows or use your strap to bring the hands towards one another. Good. And come back into your tabletop, switching sides. Left foot forward. Walk the hands up the knee. That right knee is directly beneath the hip. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grow long out of the torso here, so lifting up out of the pelvic area. Exhale, sweep the arms behind you, and once again, 3 choices here: interlacing the fingers, clasping opposite elbows, or using your strap or a towel, so that there's some sense of opening in the front body here as the shoulders roll back onto the back body. 2 more breaths here. Keep that right gluteus maximus engaged. Keep lifting up out of the hips so the spine is long. Opening up the chest and the heart today. Good. Release the hands. Bring the hands back to the mat. Step that left foot back to tabletop. Walk the hands 1 handprint forward. Curl the toes under. Inhale. Float the hips up. Coming back into our down dog. Again, yogis, bend into your knees, lift your heels, lengthen through the spine. Big breath in here. Then as you exhale, begin to pedal your feet. Keep drawing the stomach muscles up and in softly. Good. Then walk the feet back. Coming into a plank, lower the knees for supported plank. Inhale, and as you exhale, softly come all the way down. Extend the arms long next to your torso. Roll the shoulder blades onto the back body here. Lift the stomach muscles up and in. Inhale. Lift the heart and the head. And Exhale, release. I'll do that one more time. First, lift those left toes, lengthen the left leg long, and do the same with the right toes. Lift and lengthen. Roll the shoulder blades up and back onto the back body. Inhale, float the heart and the head. Locust pose, keep lifting the belly here. Exhale, release. Bring the hands next to the shoulder blades, hug the elbows in. Inhale, float up to baby cobra. And exhale, release. Curl the toes under. Lift up to tabletop. Separate the knees, touch the toes. Come into child's pose. If this pose does not serve you, you're welcome to come into puppy dog pose. Find your breath. I can hear Sophie breathing over there. Good job. Turning the gaze inward, dropping the attention into ourselves. Listening to the heart today. Opening, allowing the light in. Inhale and lift, coming back into our tabletop. Bring a block in. And we'll start on the right side. Step the right foot forward. Coming into a low lunge again. Plant that left hand on the left block, and your block can be on whichever level suits you. Turn the torso towards the right thigh. Inhale and sweep the right arm up. Nice little twist here. Think about growing long through the spine. Keep the legs hugging in towards the midline. And exhale, lower that right hand to the right knee. Bring the block forward. Step the right foot forward and inch the left knee back. And then again, level depends on you. So the block can be on the highest level or the lowest level, or maybe you don't need a block at all, but lower the torso down towards the earth, roll onto the outside of the right foot. Take a few breaths here in this lizard pose. Think long spine, soft heart, opening up in the body, and letting go. Notice if there's anywhere here you can soften any amount and direct the breath to that place. And inhale and begin to lift off the block. Bring that right knee back in. Lift the hips back. Step the right foot back. And we'll move to the left side. So stepping the left foot forward. Placing the block parallel to that left foot. Right hand on the block. Twisting the torso towards the left thigh. Inhale and sweep the left hand up. Once again, long spine. Hug the belly in. Feel a nice gentle twist in the torso. Big breath in here. This right hand is supporting you, so your shoulder's doing some work here. The right shoulder. Gaining some strength. Exhale. Lower the left hand to the knee. Bring the block in front of you. And scooch the right knee back. Roll onto the outside of the left foot. to lizard on the opposite side. Softening the heart, using the forearms to support the upper body here. Direct the breath to the hip area. Noticing what's happening in the mind, in the heart, in the body here. Letting go. Looking inward. Listening to our heart today. The heart can direct us if we just pause and listen. Inhale and press up. Move the block off to the side here. Step back into tabletop. Walk the handprints, the hands one handprint forward, curl the toes under, float up to down dog. Once again, long, strong arms here. The hips are the apex of the pose. The belly's lifting up and in. And inhale and lift that right leg long. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose and step the right foot forward. Work that left foot out towards the outer edge of your mat and then rotate the heel in and down towards the center. Walk the hands up, the right knee, inhale, sweep the arms up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Strong hips here, strong legs, strong heart. Exhale, swing the hands behind the torso, and once again, interlace the fingers or clasp opposite elbows or grab your strap. Think about drawing the belly in, keeping the ribs drawing in here and not popping or flaring. So the action here is in the shoulders and not the ribs. The legs are long and strong. Find your breath. And release the strap or release the hands. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Lift through that left heel. Step the right foot back into downward facing dog pose. Take a breath here. Pedal your feet. Feel strong. And then inhale the left leg long. Exhale, draw that knee in towards the nose. Step the left foot forward. Work the right foot out towards the right edge of your mat and then rotate the heel in and down. Walk the hands up the left knee. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Warrior one. Hips are facing forward here. Strong pose, strong heart. Deep breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the arms back and down. Interlace the fingers. Clasp opposite elbows or bring your strap in. Heart shines forward. Ribs draw in, belly's drawing in. Spine is long. Breath is even. Heart is open. Release the fingers or the hands from behind the back. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower the knees to the earth. We have a couple choices here for our next pose. Lifting, well, let's step the right foot forward to begin with. And then inhale and sweep the right hand forward and make a big circle with the arm, sweeping it backwards. And then maybe lifting those left toes to see if you can reach your left toes. And if you can't, then you're welcome just to point the left toes up at the ceiling, or you can wrap your strap here around the toes and bring the right hand to the strap and draw that left heel in towards the left sit bone. Keep the right shoulder blade on the back body here. Find your breath. And exhale and release. Step the right foot back and bring the left foot forward. And we'll do the same thing here. Inhaling and sweeping that left hand forward and up and circling it around towards the back, and then reaching for those right toes. You're welcome to bring a block in underneath the forward hand. Keep drawing the belly up and in. Try and keep the pelvic area lifting up and in as well. So this is not like a splaying out, but a gathering in and up. Strong and supported here. Good. Release the right toes and circle that arm back around. Move your block off to the side. Step the left foot back. Inhale. And actually, let's grab both our blocks this time. We'll place the blocks next to our ankles. Inhale up onto our knees. So hips over knees. And to begin, let's start with the shins and the tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Okay. The blocks are right next to our ankles. Okay. Hug the belly up and in. Bring the hands to the low back. So shoulder blades are on the back body here. Fingertips pointing down towards the earth. The chin is tucked. Take a big breath in and begin to arch into the back, keeping the hip over the knee. And maybe you come so far and you say, this is perfect for me. And if that's the case, then stay there. If you'd like to go a little further, you're welcome to slide the hands off the back body and onto your blocks. Keep the shoulder blades rolling on the back body. The neck or the chin is tucked here. And you can stay right here. If you'd like to go a little further, you can lower your blocks. Fingertips point towards the back of your mat. And then if you'd like to go into full Ustrasana or camel, bring the fingertips to your heels Remember to keep the hips over the knees. Think long in the spine so we're not crunching in the low back. And if the heels are not accessible, you're welcome to come up further so that if you, by curling the toes under. The fingers point towards the back of the mat. Spine is long, so think long, long, long spine, chin tucked. And stay there for a few more breaths or come out whenever you're ready. And if you're on your blocks, use those blocks to help lift you up. Good. And bring the blocks forward and put them on the lowest level. Walk the knees back. There's a hand width between the blocks here, so space the blocks out. And then place your forearms on the blocks and begin to lower the forehead to the earth, coming into a puppy dog here. You're welcome to bend into the elbows. Bring the palms behind the head. Allow the heart to drop towards the earth here. Notice any place that might feel tight or constricted and direct the breath to that location, that specific area, intentionally trying to soften. On the next inhale, release the hands from behind the head. Lift the head up. Walk the blocks off to the side. Separate the knees, touch the toes, and come down into child's pose. Shift the hips back and forth a little bit here. Use the palms of the hands to settle more deeply into the hips. Inhale and bring the breath all the way down to the belly and allow the belly to expand in the space between the legs. Take a few more breaths here like that. Notice the mind, notice the heart. Know that love is the only thing that can replace hatred. Know that the heart speaks to us every day, and all we need to do is listen to it. Know that our light can drive out darkness. Inhale, lift the forehead, lift up to tabletop, and then come down come into a seat here. I have my right heel tucked in next to my left hip, and I'm drawing my left foot over my right knee. If that's not possible for you, extend that right leg long. And inhale and sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn towards that left thigh. Wrap the right arm around the left knee if possible. Maybe just wrap the right hand around the left knee. So go where you're comfortable. Maybe bring that right elbow to the outside of the left knee. So lots of options here. Keep growing tall through the spine. Twisting from the inside out. Breathing deeply here, softening where we can. Inhale, and come center. Unwrap that left foot. Maybe tuck the left heel in next to your right hip, or extend that left leg long. And then bring the right foot over the left knee. Grow tall. Turn the torso towards that right thigh. Then the left hand, elbow, or elbow to knee. Lots of options. Wrapping around the knee or coming to the outside of the knee. Whatever feels right for your body. So listen to your body just like you're listening to your heart today. Maybe turn the gaze forward and down or close the eyes. Feel the twist from the inside of the body here out. One more breath. Inhaling fully, growing tall, and then as you exhale, releasing out of the twist. Unwind that right leg. Come long onto your mat and make your way down onto your back body. So yogi's choice here, you can use your hands to support you, or you can roll down one vertebrae at a time, or you can use your arms to support you. Knees bent, feet flat, walk the heels in towards your sit bones. Arms long. Use the back of the arm to arch the upper back and draw the shoulder blades towards one another. Tuck the chin. Inhale, float the hips up. And maybe you can interlace the fingers underneath the back body in this bridge pose. Feel the heart protected on the back side of the body by the shoulder blades and the rib cage. Heart shines forward on the front body. Glutes are working here. Breath is easy. One more breath here, inhaling fully, drawing the breath through the lungs and down towards the belly. And then as you exhale, sliding the fingers apart and slowly lowering onto the back body. Extend the left leg long, draw the knee in towards the chest, left hand on the right knee, and then begin to draw that right knee over to the left side of the mat. And the right toes can either land on the earth or on that left leg. Maybe bring the right hand to cactus arms. Gaze can be up at the sky or over towards the right side of your mat. See if you can soften into this twist. Notice where you're feeling it. See if you can encourage your muscles to let go, to not grip so fiercely. This is the practice. Noticing, observing, letting go, softening. Inhale, and as you exhale, roll back onto the back. Extend the right leg long and draw the left knee in. Right hand on the left knee. Left arm wide, or in cactus arm. Get to direct that left knee over towards the right side. And then just notice what you notice here. Breathing in and feeling a sense of opening. Exhaling and feeling a sense of letting go. Inhale. Filling the lungs, and as you exhale, roll onto the back body. Draw both knees into the chest, keeping the knees bent and close to the chest. Lift the feet towards the sky, and then slide the arms along, or the hands along the outside of the shins, and see if you can clasp the feet. And if you find yourself lifting up to clasp your feet, and bring your strap in and use the strap in the pose so that the back body is resting comfortably on your mat. And then rock back and forth here in your happy baby. Soften in the jaw. And notice how the body feels. Find a little bit of joy here. Feel a sense of accomplishment. Maybe lift the corners of the mouth a little bit. That sends a signal to your nervous system when you smile. It tells the nervous system it's okay to relax here. Good. And then once you've had your fill of happy baby, release the hands from the feet. Extend the legs long. Allow the feet to fall away from one another. Bring the arms long and walk them out a little ways away from the hips. Palms lift up towards the sky, fingers curling naturally. Tuck the chin a little bit here. Soften in the jaw and settle in for Shavasana. You're welcome to pause the video here and stay and breathe in this space for as long as you need or would like. Listen to your heart here. Take some extra time just for you. And when you're ready, press play again and rejoin us. Begin to flex the fingers and toes to return movement to the body. Draw one knee into the chest and hold it there. And then draw the other knee in and pause. Inhale fully, and as you exhale, roll to whichever side is calling you. And pause again. Then use the strength of the upper body to lift into a comfortable seat. Maybe bring your blanket in underneath you again. Lifting the sit bones to the edge of the blanket, drawing one foot in and then the other. And we'll end today with a poem by Ingrid Goff Madoff called Diamonds. What if recognizing diamonds was enough to make them yours, and you saw them now everywhere, on the sunlit ocean, in the moonless sky, on winter fields and the tips of branches after rain, the smiling faces, the lake, the stream, the kitchen stove, stairs, puddles, ice, clouds, anywhere life glimmers and light glints. Kisses, belly laughs, bubbly, wine, decay and crumbs, flights of fancy, feathers, teeth, words, breath. Diamonds, diamonds, all diamonds. Would you see them in truth, the very richness that you are? Would you see them in truth, the very richness that you are? Inhale and bring the hands to heart center and press the thumbs to the heart. If you've placed an intention in your heart for your practice today, take a moment to breathe in, and on the exhale, let that intention go. And on the next inhale, recognize that only light drives out darkness, and only love drives out hate. We have that power, sharing our light and love first with ourselves and then with everyone. For the benefit of all beings. In love and gratitude, our practice is complete. Namaste. Have a great week, everyone.